A large gantry crane, with a lifting capacity of 1,000 tons and a self-weight of nearly 800 tons, traveled over 1,100 kilometers, crossing the Weihua and the Liuliang Mountains and spanning the Yellow River to reach the edge of the Mosul Desert. Its transportation and installation were carried out in an anti-moving style. This time, we will take you through the entire process of transporting and installing the Weihua 1,000-ton gantry crane. The first step of the anti-moving process is disassembling the large components. The nearly 800-ton gantry crane is broken down into parts such as the trolley, end carriages, support legs, and main girder. The end carriages and support legs at the base of the gantry crane have already shipped out one after another and are being gradually assembled on set. We follow the final convoy as it transports the two main girders, the largest, longest, and heaviest components in the grand finale of the shipment. Each main girder weighs nearly 120 tons and measures 37.5 meters in length, requiring an extended flatbed trailer for transport. With a height of 4.8 meters, it exceeds the 4.5 meter clearance limit of most highway underpasses. Therefore, during loading, the girder must be rotated 90 degrees from an upright position to lying flat, not only to reduce its height but also to increase the contact area with the trailer bed, enhancing transportation safety. The rotation of the oversized main girder is truly a spectacular sight. With two cranes lifting simultaneously, the massive main girder hangs overhead like a giant whale, slowly descending onto the trailer. Position and adjustments and trailer head were carefully fine-tuned to find an optimal balance. Every measure to ensure stability must be checked and rechecked. The extra long and extra wide main girder falls under Class 3 oversized transport. After obtaining approval and permits from the road authorities of the departure, transit, and destination province, convoy is finally ready to set off. On the road, time is chasing down by the turning wheels. At 4 a.m., to avoid peak traffic and the scorching heat, the drivers are ready prepared to depart. The long, bright headlights cut through the darkness like a dagger, lighting the path ahead. The third step of the anti-moving process is to move toward the destination slowly but steadily, just like ants. How slow? About 40 km per hour at best, and less than 20 km per hour on uphill sections. Each of the two main girders is escorted by two pilot vehicles, which keep their headlights on throughout the journey and control traffic behind them. In mid-June, just after wheat harvest in Henan, and as more than 13 million students across the country have completed important college entrance examination, we look forward to a successful outcome for our project in this season of harvest. Upon entering Shanxi, the Taiyang Mountains welcome us as a heavy rain. Over the next 2 days, we will experience about 3 rain showers each day. Entering the mountainous area, the scenery becomes picturesque and tunnels increase in number. With a vehicle width of 4.8 meters, we can only drive in the center when passing through tunnels, causing the escort vehicles behind to inevitably drive very close. The tunnels, many of which have their own names, are no easy challenge. After passing through extremely long tunnels or clusters of a dozen or more tunnels, we take breaks on the flat stretches to let the closely trailing vehicle ease off. After all, being tightly tailgated at 20 km per hour on the highway is quite uncomfortable. The farther northwest we go, the more desolate the roadside service areas become. With storms approaching, the dark clouds looming overhead, the water on the vehicles dries and then gets wet again, but we keep moving forward. The scenery outside the window changes from mountains to sandy terrain. Contrary to what one might imagine, the vegetation coverage around the road is not much different from other areas. China's achievements in desert control and greening are truly remarkable. Before reaching the final stop on the highway, the convoy must navigate an almost 360-degree sharp turn. The vehicle's turning radius closely matches the curve, hugging the center line to the limit. Experienced drivers and escort personnel coordinated at multiple points to successfully make the turn. After a joint inspection by the highway service area and road authorities, the convoy exits the highway and is escorted all the way to the project site by road officials. This place, at the edge of the desert, is an important national energy base. Oh, sorry, that almost crushed the system. Moreover, thanks to the well-developed highway interchange infrastructure, there was no need for the anticipated dismantling of the highway exit. Instead, let's liven things up by showing the removal of the movable road barrier at the industry park. At the project site, the desert landscape finally comes into view. The crane is already on standby. And the next step is for the installation team to get to work. We see just a few seconds of unloading is actually the result of days of preparation and lifting work by 3 cranes. The installation team of 13 members have been working on site for half a month. The 4 large trolley mechanisms at the base of the gantry crane have been mostly installed. The team is divided into several small groups, working closely and seamlessly together in their respective roles. In the afternoon, the weather changed suddenly. A fierce wind swept in, carrying sand and dust through the sky, followed by heavy raindrops patting down. Despite this, the team members continued working without pause. Some critical tasks had to be completed that day. For them, this was an unspoken understanding. The 5th step of the moving process, assembly. Washing, touch-up painting, lifting, and installation all are tasks measured in days. To keep up with the schedule, the team often is on site. With no ship inside, the shadow of the trolley frame serves as a natural dining area. Without picky eaters on the team, heavy oil and strong seasonings suit the heavy labor well. After a brief rest, everyone returns to their position to press on with the work until 8:30 p.m. When the dusk falls and the working conditions no longer permit, signaling the end of the day. Just like building a house, the beam raising ceremony for the gantry crane is an essential tradition. From this point on, the basic frame structure of the 1,000-ton gantry crane is essentially complete. This steel giant, having traveled over 1,000 kilometers, embodies the sweat and wisdom of countless Weihua workers, standing tall and proud on the land of northwest China. The heavy equipment is silent, but its power never ceases. Weihua Cranes is about to showcase its solid strength and commitment across China's vast energy landscape.